thank you to our sponsor, miraclesmanifestorhoodies.com. I truly love the quality, colors, and meaning behind these zodiac sign sweatshirts, as well as the mission and purpose of the brand, which is combining the power of positive thoughts and manifestation with the highest quality clothing, styles, and fashion to keep everyday inspiration, motivation, and the energy of optimism alive in you. So go ahead and make this sweatshirt your new lucky charm and use coupon code Nadiya at checkout. Links are in the description below. Hello, fabulous superstar Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of June 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. It is going to be on the 14th of the month that we will have this month's full moon. And that full moon takes place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with money you earn. It has to do with money that you spend, self-esteem, and self-worth. And so what's interesting about this particular full moon is that on the one hand, it is speaking in harmony with Saturn. So I really like that energy because it does suggest maturity and stable progress at this time. However, this full moon is also making a difficult alignment with Neptune. And that does suggest some uncertainty at this time as well, maybe even some disappointment. I see this energy working a couple of different ways. So one could be that it could feel as if a particular financial agreement or project is coming to an end, and you're uncertain about what might be coming next. And that would be totally natural. And you will take steps to empower yourself to understand your best way forward. It is possible at this time that you are feeling as if you had counted on something, generating income for you, but perhaps the rewards weren't there as you had hoped or as high as you had hoped. And that helps you to refine your plan forward as well, to understand the best decisions for you. The thing to remember with this energy is, and I would say this is not necessarily the time for big sweeping changes where it comes to how it is that you are creating income for yourself. But rather, this is a time to make a plan and stick with it to see how it is that things are changing. And if things want to change, if they visit you, then you trust those changes, knowing that they are part of a larger, higher, more loving vision for your life. However, where it comes to you, maybe putting a lot of money down, planning on something, creating prosperity for you, that's where you want to be a little bit careful with this energy. So it may not be the time to be spending, I would say that. And especially where it is that you're spending in order to earn, it may not be the time to do that as well. Any gains that come will very likely be based on what you've already put into place, or the stable progress that you've made will be based on the sense of authority that you've already cultivated. What's been tried and true is what can create prosperity for you. But where it is that you are making a change to a different path in some way, well, that's where you start to move into more uncertain waters. And that's where you want to be more strategic than necessarily going all in. This part of the sky being connected to self-love and self-esteem, well, it is there that perhaps you can make solid gains at this time. Where it is that you are thinking that others are going to validate your self-worth, well, look, that never works. And right now, that could set up disappointment. But where it is now that you are fueling a healthy sense of yourself and putting small things into place that help you to feel good about you, well, those small steps, they will strengthen your pathway towards meaningful connection to self-worth. As we navigate further, it is going to be on the 29th of the month that we will have this month's new moon. Now, this new moon is an interesting one as well. It is taking place in fellow water sign Cancer. This is a part of the sky that is decidedly worldly in some way. And it has to do with your relationship with the larger world, whether that's long distance travel, immigration, citizenship, higher learning, legal matters, and even the political, philosophical, or spiritual beliefs that guide your life. All of that is covered here. This part of the sky also has to do with being on a bigger stage in some way, being in front of more people than you have been before. Well, here's the thing with what's going on with this particular new moon. On the one hand, it is speaking in a conversation of tension with Jupiter. So again, we have this energy where there may be a lack of clarity, there may be over optimism playing out, or maybe some key details being overlooked that could actually be part of you needing to make a more solid choice. But we've also got a somewhat harmonious alignment with Uranus that I absolutely love for you. I think this energy is so beautiful and exciting and empowered. And this does suggest that through an interaction with another person, a one-on-one alliance, you feel spurred to some action that not only helps you to feel empowered, but feel excited about the prospects, feel excited by the possibility of meaningful change to navigate yourself forward from here. And so if you are involved in a legal matter, for example, or immigration or citizenship, well, this is where perhaps talking to somebody about the issue can help you to feel as if you are now understanding a clearer pathway forward. But you do want to be careful with this energy, and especially where it comes to over-promising. Remember, Jupiter is in that part of the sky for you that has to do with your daily life. And so if this is someone that you're connecting with through your workplace or the type of work you're doing, that really is where you want to be careful with this energy, because it does suggest inflated expectations where taking a more incremental approach actually could be more successful. Where it is that you have a trip planned, well, you may be very motivated to see it through at this time and feel enlivened by the prospect. And yes, you may have to bring lots of different elements together to make that happen and find things that you need to adjust to very quickly. But of course, you can take on that new adventure. That also includes something like going back to school if that inspires you at a time like this. And of course, this energy can also play out where it comes to your understanding of your own beliefs that help you to make sense of the world. On the one hand, you do want to be mindful of how some of this energy can be kind of riled up, like larger than life in some way, overconfident. So maybe not necessarily seeing the holes in your own beliefs, and yet at the same time feeling clearer and lighter and more free and more empowered to move forward as a result of what you are coming to understand about those beliefs that help you to make sense of the world. Well, that can be worth the journey that you take to find that clarity now. Now, where it comes to matters of love, I have to say one of the most important days in love this year takes place on the 16th of the month. And this is a very special day. On the one hand, we are going to have Venus, and Venus will be meeting the North Node. Pallas Athena, the asteroid, is there as well. And so this is the goddess of love meeting a deeply karmic point in the chart. And it is also the goddess of wisdom that is part of this energy at this time. Whenever it is that the North Node is activated, it is as if new people, places, things, situations enter that represent karmic blessings. And for you, it is the emphasis on another person. This is taking place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with partnerships. Now, that's partnerships of all kinds, including business partnerships and professional alliances. There could be new key connections that happen there. But the overwhelming majority of Scorpios out there are going to experience this energy in the context of love. The other thing that's playing out, though, at this time is that Saturn is squaring the nodes. That's where we also want to be a little bit careful as well, because what that suggests is your own messaging from the past, perhaps your family of origin, in some way is challenging whatever sense of where you are heading in love. Well, what may be showing up for you is stirring some very deep messages. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, what an exciting time this can be. Again, someone very different who challenges in some way your past, your conditioning, and yet there's something that feels karmically right about what is taking place now. I would say if it is that you are open to meeting someone new, you want to be active with this energy as well. Make sure you are out and about doing your thing, connecting with other people, because along those connections, you may find a truly powerful love alliance does take place. This can be a key part of your learning. Now, I'm not promising you forever. I am saying that The person that you meet now in some way shapes your understanding of love for a long time to come. For those of you just starting to date somebody, what a powerful time this can be. When you're dating somebody, this can be one of those moments of truth. Either that's going to be an accelerated pathway forward with this person, or again, somebody brand new coming into the mix at a time like this. And as you understand that pathway, your decision will become very clear. Either it is that this alliance moves very quickly towards partnership, or you connect with someone else who helps you to understand what love is going to be for you moving forward from here. And for those of you in an established bond, I see this energy working a couple of different ways. This could be a new understanding with this person that you love, a new clarity, a new conception that helps the two of you to feel as if you're on fresh territory, on brand new tracks, and that can fortify the bond. It could be now that you're looking at the past and facing some things that could be challenging, but as part of fortifying that bond. It could also be now, for those of you out there who know that you're not in the right relationship for you, well, look, this configuration in the middle of the month will make that abundantly clear for you. And chances are you'll also see a pathway forward in a different direction. What I love about this month for you, well, there's a lot here. It's a powerful time. I absolutely love that energy in the middle of the month. Venus meeting the North Node and Pallas Athena. What a powerful energy that is. That doorway opens and all kinds of new people can enter. They help you to cultivate love. They help you to cultivate wisdom. Now that can be romantic or professional or in all kinds of ways. Ultimately end up magnifying blessings in your life now and for a long time to come. Well, thank you so much for watching, and a very big thank you to the sponsor of this month's videos, miraclemanifestorhoodies.com. Now, you've seen them on my channel before. I absolutely love their sweatshirts. The quality is absolutely amazing. Also, if it is that you follow me on social media, you really should. I share my adventures there, and that includes my travel adventures as well as a Sag moon. And I wore my Miracle Manifestor sweatshirt while I was in the Andes Mountains, in Peru, on the Seven Colors Mountains, in Ecuador as well, on volcanoes. And I loved wearing this sweatshirt. I got so many compliments on it. And there were a lot of moments when I couldn't believe how I felt. Like I couldn't believe how much my quads were hurting. I couldn't believe I was actually climbing mountains. And I would look down and I would see Miracle Manifestor, and I would just feel like this burst of strength to keep going forward, keep moving upward. And I'm so glad I did. It ended up being such a powerful journey for me. And so do check them out. I hope that they become a wonderful affirmation for you in your life as well at miraclemanifestorhoodies.com. Now, if you use code Nadiya at checkout, you'll get a discount as well. So again, I hope that you enjoy that. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy. Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there.